Okay, now GC, metals and miners here. So the GDX on this last little leg up is looking stronger than the precious metals themselves. But this, we've got a 3 in, this is the daily chart. This is a god-awful mess, which makes me think it is a B wave. And that we're now getting a nasty little diagonal up for this C of 4 before we drop down. So personally, I have no interest in getting involved in that kind of price action from a trade point of view. If we hit and hold the area for a 4 cleanly in terms of the fibs, then I may be interested in a short play until we get down to our 1149, and then we're looking long in GC from there. And if I'm going to do this in the 4-hour chart actually. If that's the A of 4, I've got an A, B, C for this B, ABC up for a 1, ABC back to a very, very deep 2 yesterday. We need to see a 3, 4, 5 all overlapping up to 1238 to 1236. The 1764 for the diagonal lines up with the 1.0 A to C relationship. So that's what I'm looking for while we're above 1184 in GC. Day trading wise, it's just mucking around between the lines, but you can see we've come down and tapped the 764 retrace of yesterday's move up. Yesterday's move up would therefore be the A wave of the A wave of the 3 in the diagonal. So we need to see it move up strongly and take out 1195.8 to confirm that. Now I want to come across next, and I'm just going to run through the 3 mining stocks that we own. So this is AGI. AGI is the one that I think shows the best and cleanest pattern to confirm that this low may well be it. Now at the moment we've got a potential 1, 2, 1, 2 to the upside. Need to see it accelerate up and ultimately take out 573 next to confirm that. So still long, don't lose any money on these. We've got great entries, we've got great price action since in terms of securing a risk-free attempt on 3 of the miners that look like they have a possibility of bottoming or having bottomed. This one is the one that has the strongest case to say the low is in. Now, if we then come over to Helker Mining, this can all be part of a 4 and we still drop down. Do not hold this if it takes out this spike low here, okay? And I'll move that up shortly because it can come down as low as 215. So we don't want to get involved with a 30% loss on this thing. It needs to take out this 322 area, and that would then potentially signify that the bottom is in, and we can start to creep the stop up a little bit and protect ourselves in this one. Now, ABX. So ABX has come up and hit exactly the level we had for, or I had on my chart for this 4, and started to come off. If it can take it out, followed by 1244 and then 1340, that would then start to add some strength to the idea that we may have bottomed, and the next pullback would be a small 2, okay? So at the moment, stops down here at the 978. You can even bring them up a little. Just bring them up to your entry would be my suggestion. Let's not look at losing any money again, because if we're going to drop again, it can go to 798 or even 694. So you just don't want to get involved in that. But it looks okay. Bear in mind, this is the largest stock by market cap in the GDX. And I'm still expecting another low in the GDX. So potentially we should expect one in this, except that if we look at NEM, NEM's got a reasonably significant, another 15% lower to come. I think this is a small 4 before we drop down to 26 area. So whether that mixed with some of the other constituents of GDX would be enough while we simply get a perhaps deep 2 back in ABX, I'm not sure. Time will tell. But that's what we've got in terms of positioning at the moment. Then if I come across and look at the GDX itself, okay, so I've got this within the wave 4 that we're looking for. I've got an A up, a B back, A, B, C for a 1, A, B, C for a deep 2. I think this is the A of this 3. So we need to see it hold 1820 and then push up to at least 1930 and more likely 1957. Then we'll get a 4, then we'll get a 5, and it targets 20.04. Okay, is what to expect for this 4 before we then drop. So those are the things I'm keeping a close eye on in the metals and miners complex at the moment. I'm not particularly paying much attention to anything else that's going on within the sector. Loose eye on levels I've got for the other miners, but I'm expecting lower in all of them.